Folks, to understand how nuts these Republicans have gotten with their abortion laws, they now are allowing, literally allowing, physicians to now question doctors. A physician's tweet garnered thousands upon thousands of views and outrage that CVS is policing the prescription of drugs that treat multiple things, including medical abortions. Dr. Emily Porter tweeted this, y'all. Check this out. My 55-year-old friend who is having postmenopausal bleeding just called me from CVS in Texas because they refuse to fill her prescription for misoprostol, I think that's how you pronounce it, used to open the cervix because she couldn't prove she wasn't having an abortion. She is having surgery in 2 days. This is what total abortion bans do. Now, so here's the deal. So she says, what I'm not going to do is let CVS call my friend who was denied her prescription because she couldn't prove it wasn't for an abortion at age 55. What I am going to do is put them in touch with her very incensed gynecologist whose order they disobeyed when putting politics over patients. All right, so we're going to read for you. This is the text message that the doctor sent. Hi, Emily. Could you please, first of all, CVS sent this tweet to her. Hi, Emily, could you please share the CVS location where this incident occurred along with the patient's name and contact information so our team is able to speak with her directly? Thank you. Now, do we have the doctor's tweet? Doctor's text to them? Do we have that? Okay, all right. So I want to pull this up, y'all, because I got to show you what the doctor, let's just say the doctor was a little pissed off, okay? Doctor was real pissed. And he sent a text. First of all, let's do this here. Pull up CVS's statement, okay? So this is what CVS spokesperson Mike D'Angelo said. The prescription in question was filled for the patient after our pharmacy was able to speak with the prescribing physician. Laws in certain states, including Texas, restrict the dispensing of medications for the purpose of inducing an abortion. Okay, all right. Now, first of all, yeah, we get that, but the whole point is the woman is 55 years old, and she was there because the doctor called in a prescription. I mean, I know how those things work. I mean, typically when my doctor calls a prescription, it's not like somebody's going, oh, what in the hell are you using this whole thing for? Let me see if I can find the text that her doctor friend, because he was real pissed off, sent. Oh, man, because she posted it, and it was, let's just say he was hot. You know what? I'm gonna look for it right now. I'm gonna introduce my my guest, Obstetrician and Gynecologist Dr. Brandye Wilson-Manigat. Doc, glad to have you here. While I look for that particular text, I mean, this has to piss you off. That here you are trying to keep patients alive, and you got some dumbass pharmacist literally questioning, what's this for?
Well, definitely, Roland. Thank you for having me on to talk about this. It can be frustrating as you try to take care of patients and you want to do what's best for them, and there are other people, entities, and things that are stepping in the way and not allowing for you to care for your patients as you need to. Is definitely frustrating.
You know, and I mean, normally what happens is, you have a prescription, the doctor's office calls it in. So it's not like you, the patient, goes in and says, hey, can y'all give me some of that medicine I can't pronounce? I mean, that's not how it works. So a doctor is literally the one that calls in the prescription. So who the hell is the physician to go, what are you using this for?
Yeah, that typically when we're prescribing something, there isn't a need or a necessity to put an indication onto the prescription. That usually comes up if someone needs like a prior authorization from their insurance in order for the insurance to cover the medication. But just if you walk in, your doctor's called in a prescription or sent in a prescription electronically, typically you go in, you give your name, your date of birth, they have filled the prescription if that's the case, and then you walk out with your medicine, and they're checking to make sure you don't have an allergy to the medicine. It's not something that is an interaction. It's going to interact with any other medications that you're taking. So the requirement for an indication to be given for this particular prescription, goes outside of what is the norm or the standard for prescribing medications.
I'm trying to find it. She may have deleted it, but the doctor basically was like, because the CVS physician goes, pharmacist goes, "Who are you?" He's like, "I'm the damn MD." The MD. He was on vacation. He was not happy that he had to sit here and make this phone call. And so this is what we're left with. You now have doctors, you now have hospitals calling the lawyers, "Hey, before we save this person's life, can we do this because of these Republican-led abortion laws?"
Yeah, there's a lot of concern in the medical community, especially with OBGYNs, with what is acceptable, and even with the provisions about emergency use and what you can do and what's allowed. There's a real fear, like even with being an OBGYN, there's already a big liability in terms of, if anything happens from anything that we do, we're likely to get sued. And so this is just kind of another thing that is showing up to make us second guess what we know to be appropriate care to give.
There are two hashtags going around. One is called boycott Walgreens. One is called boycott CVS. And go to my iPad, please. Birth control is the next right Republicans plan to eliminate. Customers are claiming that they are being denied the ability to purchase birth control and condoms from some Walgreens and CVS in Tennessee. We've heard other stories where someone went in to buy some condoms and the person said, "I don't have to sell that to you because of my religious convictions."
Right. Those are actually stories that are being told, and we're finding out about them from lots and lots of people, where they are encountering resistance and people who are saying, I'm not going to sell you this product. I'm not going to do this and allow you to have these particular products or these particular medications because of my religion. And it's a hard space and place to be in, because people have the right to have what they need and have what they're being prescribed. And so there's got to be some balance or something that happens to change how this is going down, how this is happening.
Absolutely. It's just nonsensical what is happening, and it is certainly unfortunate. Dr. Brandye Wilson-Manigat, I appreciate it. Look, y'all are now on the front lines of not just medical issues, but now a political battle.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right. We appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much.
All right, folks, back to our Roland Martin Unfiltered video in just one moment.
When we invest in ourselves, our glow, our vision, our vibe, we all shine. Together, we are black beyond measure.
Folks, Black Star Network is here.
Hold no punches.
I'm real revolutionary right now. Black power.
Support this man, Black Media. He makes sure that our stories are told.
Thank you for being the voice of Black America, Roland.
Stay black. I love y'all.
All momentum we have now, we have to keep this going.
The video looks phenomenal.
See, this difference between Black Star Network and black-owned media and something like CNN.
You can't be black-owned media and be scared.
It's time to be smart.
Bring your eyeballs home.
You dig?